Hello everyone and welcome. There's been quite a lot of progress in this last month, so let's get straight into it. Tile maps now looks as follows. So I can have up to 3 variations on each map. This will in the end save me a few kilobytes in storage and just looks neater in the editor. I can now use a command in the chat, but only with the server. I get my current location as well as spawn items I know the exact name of. Pressing up now also autofills in the last message and down clears all text. Can also choose a mount, which tile to spawn the item on and even on which elevation. There's now also a teleport command, works between elevations as well as on the same elevation. Fix the bug that didn't synchronize doors over clients, so now you can be kinda open doors for people. Or slam them in the face. You now see more of the world map in full screen mode. I'm gonna try this for a while, since the zoomed in view made some stuff blurry. Tell me what you think is better down in the comments. Oh yeah, wolves are also aggressive. Forgot to mention that in the previous blog. I fixed the chest and boxes not synchronizing. And also clean up some naming conventions and code. Some background stuff. Enemies now change target depending on the one that has dealt the most damage to them. They also regenerate health over time. Felt like it took too long to kill stuff, so I reskinned the sword and made a new item. The Goat Sword. Should be able to kill most stuff in one hit for a while. Players now gain experience from killing enemies, and is divided up depending on the damage each player has dealt to the enemy. These are some basic experience calculations. You can see them in-game with the experienceat command. I want to have total experience of 1 million at level 50, so the formula is as follows. We have a base experience at 127 experience, so we multiply with 2 by the power of the level divided by 5. We'll have to rework this formula at some point, but for now it works. You only need to kill 100,000 wolves to get to level 50 after all. You now get increased health and mana and carrying capacity at level up. Also there are bars that show you your progress to the next level and actual amount of health and mana you currently have. I fixed the item on the ground ordering, so the last item added to the tile is on top. Also food now heals you infinitely. The item is now also reduced and disappear when all are consumed. You also have a cooldown on how often you can eat. It says in chat as well. Quick clip to show off the new roof tiles and chimney. The above elevations are now hidden, if you walk on them or next to a door or window. Character customization is now available. More ways to differentiate between players are always nice. Can now add NPCs to roam the world. Talk about roaming. Enemies and NPCs can now have a set roam distance from their spawn tile, and they can only decide to just stand still when idling from time to time. Okay, been a long time since the last update clip. In the meantime, I made a functioning shop. This farmer can now sell you meat and dirty boots, and also buys meat from you at a reduced price. It's a bit complicated since it's a trade, so you can both sell and buy at the same time. At least to the shop, we need to keep track of the player's money, weight, and additionally to how the money and weight changes during the trade. But that's it for this video. The list of the items we need to have done before I'm willing to do an alpha test is shrinking, but also growing. To update you on the list, the remaining things are combining stacks of items, save player progress, UI rework, I want some proper scaling and stuff, the first boss, and then it's just adding more items and more enemies to kind of, get more content into the game. So not too many items, as long as we don't look at the list of things I want to implement. Let's ignore that for now. If you want a bullet point list of what has been added in this devlog, check the description below. Anyhow, thank you all so very much for watching. Until next time. See ya.